Alrighty. So our company is powerjackrepair.org. We got 1,000+ videos of how to fix different laptops make and model connectors. Connectors like, well, this one has a USB Type-C connection. So it's a different business. It's called usbcrepair.com. All right. And this is, I'm not sure from which laptop. Oh, this is from Lenovo. Okay. So this is a Lenovo board. Let's, well, you know what, let's do on the powerjackrepair.com. Different prices, different. All right, so this is Lenovo. And the model, it says right there. That's the model of the motherboard. DLZP5-LA LA-F661P. Let's take a look which model that's for. Alrighty, so it turned out to be Lenovo Yoga 730-15 IKB. It was IKB. Alright, okay. Now, most of our clients are computer shops because what we do is we replace the connectors with solder stuff, with this other stuff. And this is our client, one of the computer shops, that asked us to replace this guy right here. That's a connector that probably gonna go right here, power button connector. That's probably gonna be sitting right here. They also provided the replacement parts because when it comes to connectors, power connectors, we have all of them in stock. But when it comes to like stuff that we hardly ever do, like those power buttons, now the problem is I can see right away I would not be able to do much here because the trace came off the motherboard, the trace that's responsible for the trace for the positive pin seems to be coming out the motherboard in the back. Let me see under a close-up if it's possible. All right, as I told you already, it's probably not possible because this guy gonna be soldered fine, this one gonna be fine, this one is fine, but this trace is missing. And I'm not sure if it's going to here or if it's not. It's probably going to here. I want to see if I would be able to run something from here to here. This shouldn't be like that. It should be like this silverish color, but this is not something I like already. All right, so let's clean up what we got here. All right. All right, so I put some flux. Let's see if we can desolder the remaining. Okay, like that. That's the remains of the old connection. Yeah, right. Not as easy as I was hoping. Yeah, I was hoping that it would be slightly faster work, but no. All right, so what I want to do here is I want to add some solder to this location and that location right here. All right, and right there. That way the new solder gonna mix with the old solder, and I would be able to desolder this piece much easier, hopefully. Here like that. Come on. Yeah. No, I mean the remains of the old connector are still in there. The old power button is still in there. You see that piece right here is stuck in there. Okay. You can see it clearly on this side as well. What we can do is we can do something like that. Okay. All right, so here's what I'm gonna do. Because we got stuck component on the inside, I need to apply some hot air and I need to penetrate that component with the... All right, so let's do that much. Let's bring the hot air over. And let's find something that's gonna use to penetrate the... All right. Alrighty. All right, so what I'm doing, I'm just trying to penetrate that hole. I'm gonna be trying to penetrate. All right. I think I got that hole through to the other side. So I hope everything should be easily desolderable at this time. No, I mean, we still got a whole bunch of place where... Oh, you know what? It's no big deal. I got much smaller iron. Then I can probably bring here to... Here, let's try different iron. If we can only bring it over to the microscope area. Here, let's do this. Alrighty, let's see. Was I able to get that hole empty? Yeah, I was able to get it empty. This one is nice and empty. This one is kind of empty, but I'm sure the top piece is gonna go in there just fine. Let's take a look how it's gonna go in. Come on. Alright, so this is how it's supposed to stand. But you see, this guy has nothing to connect to because this is just a... There's nothing to connect. I mean, nothing. I wonder if this is just a minus. That's my question. Is that just a minus? Or that's not a minus? Because it seems like this is coming up from this shielding. And if I find where else the shield is at, Shield is right here. Oh no, that's not a shield. Or is that a shield right here? Is that connected to the shield? All right, let's lift this guy up a little bit. I know what. Let's take a look under. Like that. Is that part of the shield or that's not part of the shield? It seems like it's part of the shield. Yeah. All right. So the good news is it's part of the shield, so it should be ground. The shield is usually ground. All right. So this piece that's missing, that's probably a ground, and it's there for yeah. Let's see. Yeah. All right. So my question is, we could scratch a little bit right here. Do you have any ground nearby here someplace? This is the ground right here. So I'll probably need to run a wire from here to here. But what I want to do is I want to see if I could... is that a ground? Maybe. Maybe this is ground as well. Let me see. Alright, so the ground turned out to be this guy and that guy. Seems like it's pluses. So the point is to ground this guy up. Are you sure this is... yeah. Seems like I'm right. I don't think shield has connection to anywhere else. Alright, so let's solder this guy to the motherboard. And it's extremely tiny guy, so I can't even position it with my fingers. So position it like that. Alright, let's zoom out a little bit. Yeah. Alright, so it seems like sits fine. Sits fine, yeah. And we are the only people, I think, in the United States, or maybe even in the world, who use the 3D microscopes like this one. Because, I mean, those are expensive. Those are really, we only have one of those 3D microscopes. So I just know that nobody else gonna be bothering to... All right, so let's position it so that... All right. Okay. Seems to me that this is soldered in just fine. And I was putting the pressure on top right here. Okay. So now we're gonna rotate it slightly a bit. All right, I wanna position for my hand to be able to get in there. All right, so a little bit more flux. All right. Beautiful. Beautiful. Now this is not over. The reason it's not over... Okay, looks good. Is that you probably need to ground the shield as well. All right, beautiful. And this is a really beautiful job. Okay. Now let's flip this guy over. And let's fill in those two pieces here. All right. Looks good. And looks good. All right, and I will need to clean it up a little bit, because maybe it's supposed to be nice and flush. Okay, wonderful. All right. Good job. Excellent. Now let me first, you know what, let me first see if the ground cable could be soldered to the... Yeah, so I'm thinking I'm gonna just short the shield to the ground. Because the shield is not connecting anything to anything. All right, so enough talk. Alrighty, so the goal is to solder this tiny guy to ground right here and right there. All right. Okay. Nope. Okay, doesn't want to get soldered simply because the soldering iron not meant to solder those kind of areas. All right, let's see one more time. Yeah, no. Doesn't want to bulge. Okay. So what are we gonna do is this. Solder, some solder. Oh, hold on one second. Maybe it's not. No, it should be. You know what, let me measure it for sure. Yeah, the shield doesn't even want to bulge because the shield is a really metallic piece. Oh, all right. So here, the only thing I can do here is add some flux. All right. And then heat up that shielding to be to accept the wire. And no, it doesn't want to accept the wire. Nope. Nope. All right. That doesn't want to work. So the point is the switch. I don't think that switch is connected to anywhere. That shield itself. My understanding, the only thing that, because I mean, from what I'm seeing, it's not connected to anywhere. Let's see if the switch itself is working. I'm afraid that I'm gonna mess up the switch by heating up everything so much. Let's see if it works. Well, the switch does work. Hopefully it's gonna produce something. So we're gonna clean up the whole thing. Is the wire still there, or that's not the wire? That's probably still the wire. All right, we need to remove this wire. Or it's not a wire. No, it's the wire. All right, looks good. All right, so from what I'm understanding, the only thing that holds the whole construction in place is this rear leg, and it's not soldered in. So my concern is that I probably need to add some hot glue right here, so at least it would have some sort of stability. And this is just nonsense right here. I mean, Lenovo, you have my approval. Oh my god. Yeah. I keep surprising what kind of stuff people develop. I mean, this is unbelievable nonsense. Anyways, so this is it for this repair. The piece is working fine, I assume. I just need to make sure that there's gonna be some hot glue around it to prevent anything from to prevent the whole construction from flying off the motherboard. So something needs to be here. Hot glue is the key, but for hot glue, everything needs to be dried out first. All right. And once everything nice and dry, this thing can go to work. All right. All right, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Yeah, it works on both ends. All right. Thanks so much for watching. I need to clean up a bit more. Oh yeah, I need definitely to clean up here a lot more. All right. All right, it looks good. Beautiful. Beautiful. So yeah, I need to air dry everything, and it's gonna be good to go. Alrighty, so the moment of truth. Let's see if we can get the light out of this thing. I hope that this is the power connector right here, and we are not touching anything else anywhere else. I hope. Oh no, that's not the power. Well, maybe, wait, that's the battery right here. No, I assume that's the power. because this is the battery connection. You know, let me look up this laptop online and see if this is the USB Type-C powered connection. Hold on one second.